Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining episode 10 of the ACKS Imperial Imprint actual play campaign, The Grey Brotherhood. 30 years ago, we were comrades at the West Point Wargames Club. Now we've come together again to play Adventurer Conqueror King System Imperial Imprint, or ACKS II. ACKS II is a new edition that'll be crowdfunding soon. If you're just now joining the campaign, be sure to check the description below for a link to the Annals of the Grey Brotherhood. The Annals are being written by Jonathan Oldenburg, author of Tears from Iron, currently playing Andravas in the campaign. Anytime you need a refresher, just check the link in the description to review everything that's gone before. Jonathan's book is currently on sale on Amazon, so be sure to check it out. We begin this session in the town of Sciatanos, where the Grey Brotherhood has buried its fallen members, Gwynfor and Avarice, and been joined by another old brother, Andravas Iscarian, the explorer. After identifying magic items at the Tower of Knowledge, having their portraits painted by the sadly deceased painter Evanos Pier, joining the Mercenary Guild, celebrating the Day of the Undying Sun, and hiring a replacement for Avarice named Skandar the Red, some members of the Brotherhood took a short trip to and from Turos Tem, dispatching some kobolds along the way. The Brotherhood is now ready to set off by boat for the city of Siferon, capital of the Borderlands. It is early morning of 22nd Asevelin in the Imperial year 381.
I think one of the first things to decide is if Raymond should remain in the temple for this excursion, because I think he is. I believe what it is that at that level of whether it's a hallowed or a sacrosanct, is that it's an automatic turning of undead and infernal creatures. Is that why he's able to remain safely in there?
Yeah, because it's an illuminated pinnacle of good.
Okay, illuminated. That's the one.
Yeah.
And so then, so if we leave one with him.
The drawback, though, is if we sell the scroll for 3,000, he doesn't get any of the experience points.
Correct.
Siferon.
Correct.
Sucks to be him.
I mean,
listen, you can't leave him. You can't leave him behind forever. So
yeah, at some point he has to come out and play.
Oh, he'll go to the temple. I just think that we'll leave him there for now, and then pick him up and sally forth.
Remind me how far this trip is by boat? It sounds like it was less than a day, if I remember when we talked before.
I think one day down and 2 days back.
It was a day and a quarter down and 2 days back. Or
okay.
Yeah. And I think if I recall, the staff will be identified in about a week.
Yeah.
Or the command word. I'm sorry for the staff.
Yeah, that's right.
Does Siferon have an equivalent temple that Raymond could hide in?
Oh yeah, it has several bigger temples.
Okay, well then everybody's going. Yeah, good point. Well, I didn't even think about that.
There's nothing like a boat voyage for doing a body good.
It's true. All right, well, you guys.
Okay.
You guys set sail on the boat. You're boating down river on a rented boat. Or rather, you've rented passage on a boat. So you're sitting on top of a river barge, basically. And eventually you come to Turos Quell, which is a fort situated on an island that overlooks the route to Lake Lemon and the Viamir Marshes. And then you go pushing on. And it is at this point that you see 4 small barges are poling upriver towards you. And the lead barge bears the standard of the Elven noble Mornia, which is an arrow entwined with mistletoe. I suppose Gwynfor would have known that, but Gwynfor is dead. My mistake. That's
yeah, right. I recognize the name.
We'll say Gwynfor told you about this sigil. Just so yes, it's the fastness where Gwynfor lived.
I believe that Gwynfor was a distant cousin of her, if I recall from his tales. Maybe we should say hello.
Yes, let's hail them.
All right. So the river bargeman says it's an extra gold piece an hour if you want to stop and be chatty.
Yes, let's do it.
He rolls his eyes and lets the boat drift towards them, raises a flag of greeting. On the lead barge, you see an elven man standing at the prow. He's wearing chainmail armor. He has a resplendent hat with a feather, and he raises his hand in greeting, and he says, "Well met."
Well met, Master Elf. We are the Grey Brotherhood. And hopefully
Grey Brotherhood.
he could see the standard.
He says, "The Grey Brotherhood. Did you not have an elf named Gwynfor in your company? I knew him."
Sadly, we did. Our brother perished in battle against evil, battle against the beastmen recently. We buried him magnificently just outside Sciatanos about a month ago.
A tragedy. You say he died fighting beastmen?
Yes.
We're heading south to fight undead. There are supposedly rich rewards for dealing with an undead incursion in the Lusoan forest.
What know you of this? What nature?
I'm not sure. We heard it in the Mercenary Brotherhood of Siferon, and they recommended we travel to Sciatanos. Apparently, there have been problems with undead plaguing some of the local patricians.
Are you also members of the guild there in Siferon?
He says, "I am, and a few of the others. The rest are just our followers. Auxiliaries, I suppose you might call them."
How well are you provisioned, Master Elf, for your endeavor?
He says, "At present, we're not highly provisioned. I imagine we will get what we need inside on us. I understand it has many marketplaces catering to the needs of those who own expedition."
Your mission and your task is a noble one. I offer you some medical supplies if you're willing to accept them.
As a gift?
As a gift.
Well, of course.
5 doses of wound wort.
Oh, wow. Okay. He takes them with gratitude, and he turns and he says, "Camwin, for you." And one of the elves trots forward and tucks them into his medicine bag.
We know the dangers, and today we're on an opposite journey, but I look forward to one day perhaps meeting up with you under more victorious conditions, perhaps in Sciatanos or in the forests beyond.
He says, "That would be excellent. We will make a prayer for Gwynfor when we fast tonight."
The name of your band?
Oh, we don't have a name. Kind of looks embarrassed. Do we have a name? No. He's like, just.
I'm sure you'll find it in the forest.
Yes. It will present itself.
Yes, these things must emerge organically. They can't be forced.
But sir, what is your name? I did not catch it.
Corwin
Speak of you.
Swordborn is my name. And he nods.
Well met.
Well met. Well, if you'll excuse us, we have a long day of polling ahead of us, so. All right. So they go pushing past you guys, and you guys head over to Siferon, arriving just a little bit before dark. All right. So Siferon is, of course, the capital of the Borderlands. It is it's the largest city in the Borderlands. It's home to about 12,000 people, a fully walled city. The headquarters of the prefect and the Imperial Legion in the area, as well as the Temple of the Winged Sun, Citadel of the Winged Sun, and the Tower of Knowledge.
Yes.
There's an advertisement for you, the capital of the Borderlands.
There it is.
Yes, yes. And as Jonathan is showing, the Capital on the Borderlands is also a product that Autark sells, which you can purchase on Drive-Thru RPG. And it is a really comprehensive city supplement filled with content. It's got different factions. It's got random encounter generators. It's got politicking. It's got a whole sewer system mapped out. Very exciting stuff. All right. So you guys have
Wasn't that
just
co-written by
arrived.
Newton as well?
Co-written by Newton. That's
Yeah.
correct. Yes.
I just bought one and realized I had backed it, so I must have another one somewhere. I couldn't find it. So now I've got two.
Excellent. That's the
Yes.
secret to my success.
That's the
Everybody
way to
buys
do it.
everything. Everybody buys everything twice because they don't realize they've already bought it. Brilliant. My first plan of the day. All right. So you guys are arriving at the south gate there. So yeah, Rivergate South. Okay. So the massive Rivergate South controls access to the Mirman River. It's two huge concrete gatehouses, one on each side of the river. There's a pair of 60-foot long river chains connected to the pier, which can be windlassed up and down. At present, the chains are slack and submerged, but they're soon going to be raised. And as your boats approach, you are signaled to moor at the wharves just inside, where you will be inspected and assessed for tolls. Okay. Let me.
So there are two things that I intend to take to the market, Alex, and so those are probably what they're going to assess.
Okay, and what is that?
That is 70 gold pieces worth of cloth that we took from the kobolds and 120 worth of tapestries.
Okay. Okay. All right. So they assess a 10 gold piece tariff on you.
Okay.
Is there a map showing or something showing?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, you
seeing
guys
it.
not see it?
I
Nobody
don't.
seeing
I don't know
anything?
if it's.
Oh, it's probably.
black.
Here we go. How about now?
There we
Oh,
go.
there we are.
Yep,
Yep.
surely do now.
All right. Okay. So as you can see, so now you guys have traveled over to the wharf. All right. It is rapidly heading towards sunset because it's been a full day of river travel. So what do you want to do?
Can we get to a temple for Raymond, and then find lodging?
Okay. None of you are hugely familiar with Siferon, so you conveniently picked up the beautiful map at the brochure desk on the way in.
The
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce is in full effect in this town.
Yeah, you kind of do you want to ask someone for directions, or what do you want to do?
Yeah. Well, we'll ask the boat guide what his recommendation is.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you can do that. All right. So he's it's the district subaltern, and he's a Chrysaean man named Polemon Castorian. He says, "Oh, well, what kind of accommodations are you looking for? The best inn in town is in the Plaza district. No, I'm sorry, the Lake District, the Imperial Charter Inn. Very nice. Overlooks Star Lake. That's a little too pricey for you. You could check out the Old District. They've got you could stay at the Mink, or there's also in Festival District. There's Silk Pony Inn, and then there's a lot of smaller, lesser known establishments."
Okay. I think we'll head towards the Mink, unless anybody's got a better idea.
Sounds good.
That
All
works
right.
for me.
All right. So he says, okay, so to get to get to the old district, you're going to follow this road to the right until you come to a big Y intersection. Then you're going to head left, and that'll eventually get you to the Emporium. It'll be closed off by dark by the time you get there, but you should be able to make it to the Mink.
Okay.
All right. Watch yourselves. It can get dangerous in the old district after dark.
Well, let's make haste.
Dun, dun, dun. So, wandering the streets of Siferon. Let's see. 10 minutes. Yeah, it's going to be about 20 minutes commute. All right. So, Explorer, give me a navigation throw, or Venturer. I guess Venturer, you have navigation and pathfinding, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, you'll need 3+.
The D20?
Yep.
So it makes it a 15.
All right, no problem. So you have, after about 20 minutes, you followed his directions and you've made it into the Emporium. Old District is the most densely populated district of the city, and it is the original area where the elves first established the city, which is what you can see from the inner circle of walls here. And then the outer circle of walls are the Imperial walls that were built after the city was captured by the Imperials and has expanded the human population. So the architecture here uses more wood and less stone, and it isn't as well laid out as some of the more rigorously, carefully planned Roman sections, Aran sections. So the Emporium, sun up to sundown, it's a mosaic of colored tents, covered wagons, and cart stands surrounded by major stores. But as it's sunset, everyone is closing up shop. And so the Mink, you believe, is located midway between the Kestatur Duran and the Emporium. It's snuggled among the homes of the city's native merchants.
Okay.
Ask this will be right at home.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Where we're supposed to be.
Excellent. All right. So you guys head on into the Mink. And all right. So when you open the door, you're confronted by a bar, nine large tables that could seat up to 60. There's a masonry hearth, kegs lined up on the bar, a stuffed mink of exceptional size, like a giant mink, is mounted above the bar. And then below the eponymous mink, there's a chalk-scrawled slab of slate that displays the tavern menu. There's looks like maybe 3 tavern workers and 6 women of the evening working the common room. There's 24 or so patrons, and then you see about 4 tough-looking guys. You would assume they're security or thugs of some sort, kind of scowling at everyone from the corners.
Gotcha.
And there is some entertainment happening, and there is a lyrist playing a lyre and singing drinking songs as you enter. So it is a raucous crowd clapping and laughing.
This is my kind of place.
I think Higlak just no instruction needed.
I saw his eyes light up.
I walk over to the bar immediately. You have good ale?
He looks at you, and he says, "I have Chrysaean barley beer and honey. It's excellent."
I'll have a round for myself and all of my friends.
All right. So he counts up and says, "Why don't you grab a table? I'll have one of the girls bring it over."
Okay.
That's a generous soul, Higlak. Thank you.
Look, it's the first place we found good ale. It's grounds for celebrating.
While he's celebrating, I'm going to go negotiate room and board for the remainder of us. I think 3 days. Well, we'll negotiate a daily rate, but it'll probably be 3 days.
Okay. So you go chat with the tavern keeper. He looks like a human being, but he has pointed elven ears, as if he has some elven bloodline. His hair is kind of unkempt. He looks sort of a little overworked. And you come up and he says, "What can I do you for?"
Well met. We're the Grey Brotherhood. We are in town on business, and I'd like to negotiate a daily rate for room and board for all of us.
Well, we got 4 small and 5 large private rooms. Each one's furnished with a sleeping couch, trunk, and the larger rooms also have tables, chairs. One of them has a hearth. The small rooms are 1 silver piece an hour. The large rooms are 2 silver pieces an hour. If you want them per night, we'll call it a gold or 2 gold. If you want some companionship in addition to the room, it's 5 silver pieces for an hour or 2 gold pieces for a night.
I'll let the individuals negotiate that.
All right. How many rooms do you want?
What's the occupancy on the big ones?
Oh, I mean, depends how friendly you are with your traveling companions, really. I've seen one noble take up a whole large room, and I've seen a whole family in a small room.
I think we need three large rooms.
All right. Well, that'll be 6 gold then for the first night. Okay. Okay. So he gives you the keys and points they're upstairs.
Meals to be had here also?
Yep. He points at the menu behind him. It has a number of food options. It's got wheat biscuit with honey, boiled green beans and fish sauce, boiled lentils with almonds, pickled beets, pickled olives and capers, fried cucumbers drizzled with honey, blood sausage with egg, onion, and pepper, pork stew with apples and honey, fried mullet fish with olive oil and lemon, and roast mutton with chopped almonds.
I think what we can do is, everybody, what do you think about 3.5 silvers per person per day? That's basically, one that's
okay. So you're just going to
that's like 1 silver per meal. 3.5 silvers per meal gives you some drinks at night.
All right. Sounds good. So you're just going to distribute that out to the group and let everybody order what they want?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Massimo comes rushing up with this coin. Massimo will take the roast mutton with chopped almonds and garlic.
That's what Andravis was looking at as well. Andravis was some mutton.
All right. So you guys place your orders, and the bards continue. The lyrist continues to sing entertaining drinking songs, and a number of commonly women of the night try to signal you that they're available if you're interested, since you obviously have money.
Actually, Cassius has money.
Right. You guys want to? Are you going to head upstairs or?
I think I'll stay down and drink a little while and call out to the bard in between for a rousing number, The Ballad of the Green Dragon.
Ooh.
Okay. He begins to play The Ballad of the Green Dragon. Very exciting. So
I'll hang out with Higlak. Everyone needs a battle buddy.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. Okay.
But if he goes a little
I
bit
look
crazy
over.
on the AL, I'll be more moderate. We'll see. We'll make sure that,
Oh, after losing half his hand recruiting, Iglak's, taking it nice and easy.
mellow.
Mellow.
Yeah. So where's Raymond right now?
He's with us.
Okay.
Yeah, he can. Well,
what I
no,
thought.
he came to Siferon. I think he needs to head to the temple tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
And yep. As we were getting down to a nice hearty meal and some drink, I'm looking at him like, you feeling nervous yet?
Raymond says, I am confident that Aminar will protect me.
There we go.
It's good to have faith.
All right. So while you guys are sort of sitting down around the table, a man comes up to you. He's a sort of a greasy kind of rat-faced fellow, but he smells good and is well dressed, and he sits down, putting a chest in front of himself, and he says, "My friends, do you have any interest in fine elven wares?"
Well, what do you have?
He opens up the chest and he says, a pair of bronze goblets with leaf engravings, a bejeweled elven dagger, and a statuette of a Pegasus carved out of dawn redwood. The authenticity is guaranteed by the Orgolian family. Only the finest merchandise for genuine collectors. He says, and I should add that I am a comprador of the family, so should you be in a position to sell elven antiquities, I hope you would come to me.
Oh, well met. I don't think we're interested in buying, but this is somebody that I think we could invite to drink with us tonight if he's available. What are you guys' thoughts?
Definitely.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
All right. Give me a reaction roll, Sean. Wow. Okay. That was a good roll. And then you also have diplomacy, so that brings it up to a 13. And he says, well, I'm honored by the invitation. Of course, I'll join you. And he sits down.
I think what we do tonight is we just we introduce ourselves. We tell him the story of the Grey Brotherhood, buy him some drinks, dinner, etc.
All right. That's awesome.
And we also say that while we aren't necessarily interested in purchasing anything right now, we all are always in the market for unusual items and know that he would be in the market if we happen to have anything we come across in our travels.
Yep.
He nods and he says, what did you say you were called? The Brotherhood of Grey?
The
Getting better.
Grey Brotherhood.
Yeah, okay. It's just there's a no one. He kind of like looks around conspiratorially. It's like no one's seen them in public for years, but there's an organization called the Brotherhood of Knives that's still in business in the city. Killers for hire.
Oh,
Just be careful. Make sure you say you're the Grey Brotherhood and not just the Brotherhood. That's what I'm saying.
yes. Thank you.
Good advice. Thank
Of
you.
course. All right, cool. So Bellis,
Where might we find you if we had wares to buy or sell? Are you in
He
the
says,
Emporium?
I'm here in the Mink most evenings. No, I prefer to deal transactionally rather than in the Emporium. You understand?
Of course.
It's just how we do business here with the family. Okay. Well, he listens with glee to your tales of adventure and nods and is very warm to you. He seems to genuinely like his fellow adventurer type. And all right, so the hours kind of while away, and eventually Bellos goes and gets himself a girl and disappears. All right, Raymond says, "Well, this is a sign I must travel now to the Solar Citadel."
Yep.
Probably should go with them since it's rather late at night, right?
Yeah, not a bad
And
idea.
also, in case a certain Kakra demon arrives in the middle of the night.
I think Horaeus, because Horaeus can detect evil, I think Horaeus for Horaeus is his shadow for the time being.
We probably
Indeed.
all should go with him just in case, just for cut purses and thugs potentially in the streets.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
The city of Siferon is just another kind of forest full of its own predators and prey.
All right. Well, let me see if you guys go ahead and give me a navigation check to get to the Solar Citadel, which you've never been to before.
I'm sure we would ask if they think how to get there before we leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could ask that guy. Hey, come back.
Bellos is happy to tell you.
He gives very good instructions.
He gives you fantastic instructions. No.
Wish I would have had that sometime later.
Yeah. Right. You're burning up your 20s here on. All right. So. All right, so Solar Citadel. Okay, so. All right. So you exit the old district and head into the bridge district, which is named for the 3 great bridges that span the Mirman River. And the most striking landmark of the bridge district is the massive Amonturium, or Solar Citadel, which is a great domed structure that was erected to praise Aminar for granting victory in the war. And it's the oldest Aran structure in the city. It was built immediately after the capture of the city to pay homage to the empire's patron deity. It's a granite structure with a white marble facade crowned with an enormous dome, the apex of which has an oculus open to the sky. It's built in the classical Aran style, and took 50 years to build. Viewed from above, has the shape of a human eye, where the iris is actually a great dome, whose pupil-like opening allows the sun's rays to grace the interior of the cathedral. The 20-foot-tall roof over the wings is supported by 6 great statues dedicated to the Imperial gods and 48 lesser columns. And there are gilded marble altars surmounted by everlit braziers burning fragrant woods. And there are a number of life-size marble statues of every deified Tarchon of Ara, starting with Tarchon Adurius Valyrian and progressing chronologically clockwise. You see a partially built statue of the current emperor. Seems like they're not sure if he's dead or not, so they kind of stopped working on it.
Oh, he's the one who went to the sky against the Skysos, right?
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
So you enter through the great doors of the east, made of polished brass, 20 foot wide and 30 foot tall. The inscription says, "May my soul rise on the wings of the dawn to dwell forever in your light." And flanking the portals are 2 10-foot tall bronze statues of heroes of the conquest. The southern being Tarchon Menech II, the conqueror of Siferon, his sword held high in victory. And the northern being Patriarch Balbus Ulmatius, who accompanied the Tarchon and remained in the city to commission the construction of the Solar Citadel. The Patriarch bears a staff topped with the sigil of the winged sun in his left hand and an unfurled scroll of the laws of light in his right. And at his feet are elves in tattered robes held up in thanksgiving, their hands at mercy extended in their defeat. It's a great piece of Aran propaganda.
I roll my eyes on behalf of Gwynfor.
It's very kind of you. Gwynfor's shade is like, I'm glad I died before I had to see this shit.
Oh gosh.
All right. So a man comes striding over towards you. He looks like a heroic statue brought to life. He's got broad shoulders, a strong chin, tan skin scarred by many battles, and slight limp. He comes forward and he comes up to Raymond. He says, "I'm Rector Drusus." And Raymond immediately recognizes him. He's a relatively famous crusader in the area called the Hammer of Aminar. He is the rector of the Solar Citadel.
Presumably no relation to the brigand Drusus?
No relation.
No.
That's
Well, so Raymond greets him and regales his adventures, his plight, and his request.
He nods and he says, "Doubtless the gods are punishing you for not joining our Tarchon in his glorious battle in the west, as they punished me." And he pats his bum leg. He says, "But perhaps Aminar will have mercy on you here if you devote your time to prayer." And he sort of says, "Follow me and I'll find you quarters." Okay, so Raymond has found quarters, and you guys are able to return to the Mink without problem,
Excellent.
unless you wanted to do something else.
Nope, I think we're good.
Okay.
avoiding mischief at night is good.
Yes.
All right.
Let's do the transactions and get back into battle.
That's right. Okay. So we will advance play to the next day.
Okay. Shall we do the marketplace first for the cloth and the tapestries?
Sure. So you just want to sell those, right?
Yes.
Now, what is their value of each?
Okay. There was 7 rolls of cloth that were worth 10 each, so 70.
Yep.
And then the tapestries were worth 20 each. There's 6 of those, so 120.
Okay, there's no problem selling those all in the Emporium today.
Okay.
So, and as a venture, you get 10% on that. So,
Okay. And then I'm also, due to what I can sell, I'm going to sell 2 bone fetishes
okay.
because I can't move them all. So then, okay, cloth, tapestries.
How much are the bone fetishes?
They are 32 each. So I can get to sell 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yep. I would like to, I specifically kept the frog and the wolf's teeth to trade monster parts here in Siferon. And the reason is because I would like to declare Siferon as one of the places to establish a monster part trade route.
Ah, okay, cool. All right, so you have established steady trade. And what's going to be the other part of the trade route?
Sciatanos.
Okay, nice. Sciatanos and Siferon monster part trading route. Very good. Okay, and so you wanted to sell the monster parts
Yes.
here? Okay.
There was 29 gold for the frog and then 1 for the wolf, but at least
so
I'm going to do the transaction.
That should be no issue whatsoever. Let's see. So you're in a class 3 town, monster parts. Yeah, so you can sell 240 stone worth of monster parts per day here. Okay. So let me see how what the price is right now for monster parts in Siferon. So let's take
did you want to spend some time assessing the market also, if we have time while we're here?
Oh yeah, I'll also I'll take but yeah, good
later
point.
on I realize. But.
Very good point. Thanks.
Okay, interesting. So
So what's the overall benefit of formally declaring a trade route? That sounds like a mechanic of some kind.
It's a class power.
Declare.
So he, as a venturer, he gets a class power as he levels up. He can declare steady trade routes, and so he gets a major advantage in terms of the volume of goods he can buy and sell.
Ah, awesome.
Yeah,
That
it's a
is
cool
really
mechanic.
cool.
Yeah, it encourages people to sort of invest in creating. How would you say? Encourages people to invest in creating mercantile caravans and things like that.
Yeah.
That reminds me of
Okay.
a small tangent. As I was reviewing our earlier episodes, I was reminded that the fact that in the second episode we actually harvested orc teeth, and we haven't done that since. So,
Yeah.
note to self: we can harvest orc teeth.
Yeah.
Canines. That's what it was.
Yes, you can. Okay, so monster parts in Siferon are... Oh, wow. Okay, so monster parts in Siferon are currently in hot demand with the price going for 150% of normal market price.
Whoa.
Good choice.
So you can sell all your monster parts. You can also, if you'd like, Sean, if you want to make a reaction roll to try and bargain, to sell them for an additional price step up, that's up to you.
Yes, I'd like to do that. That's just a reaction roll?
Yes, it is. So let's see. Negotiate.
Isn't it a
price.
+3 instead of +2?
+2 charisma bonus, +1 will bonus. Okay. So you add your charisma modifier, you add +2 for rank. He has bargaining. How many ranks of bargaining do you have, Sean? One?
One.
Okay.
Yeah.
You rolled a 7 +2. Okay.
Yep.
And okay. So the merchant does not accept your proposed price, but he doesn't flatly reject it either. So you could sell to him at the market price. You could try to continue negotiations. Now it becomes a matter of will, and so you don't use your charisma anymore. You use your will to modify the roll.
Oh, I'm going to sell at the market price.
All right. Castinus is all charm, but if the close doesn't go, he's just like, well, good, take it.
It's like, whoa, this is too heavy, man.
All right. So you sell it for 150%.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Anything else? You wanted to assess the assess
Yeah, and then
demand?
also 2 jars at because of their cost, they're 25 each. I was looking to sell them in Siferon also.
What were you selling?
So we collected 10 spice jars from the kobolds.
Yes.
We used 4 of them for the heroic funeral.
Yep.
I was able to sell 2 in Sciatanos, and I'm looking to sell 2 here.
Okay.
Just because, the next time I come to Siferon, I'll be able to move a lot more. But
That's right. All right. You're able to sell them. No problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And now I'm going to see if I can assess the greater market.
All right. So this will take the rest of your day to assess supply and demand. You're going to be hitting open air plazas, guild halls, private offices, harbor fronts, and other locations, listening to price negotiations, investigating warehouses,
Gotcha. So I think the more important thing that I need to do is try to sell the scroll now.
Okay. So for that, you guys have to go to, I guess you can sell it in the market, although technically you should go to the Tower of Knowledge to sell it.
Well, Willie, what are your thoughts?
I think we should probably go to the Tower of Knowledge then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a nav check to get to the Tower of Knowledge.
Okay. That's
All right, easy peasy. Okay, so you guys crossed the Emporium. You head northeast past Star Lake, and then you take a left into the Tower District until you get to the Solar Citadel. Okay, so the Solar Citadel is.
I thought that was the.
I'm sorry, not the
Raymond
Solar
one.
Citadel, the Tower of Knowledge. Tower of Knowledge. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the Tower District. Sorry. Brain fart. Yes. Okay, so 5-story building. It's the second oldest in Siferon, 75 feet in height. It's the tallest structure in the city. There's a stellar observatory on the top story. The remaining floors are dedicated to living quarters, libraries, laboratories, and meeting halls. And when you enter into the main area, it is... let's see. So you push past the ornate outer doors, which are gilded with reliefs of celestial motifs, and enter a grand foyer. The ceiling here opens up to a library that you can see up on the second floor. It is supported by 6 load-bearing columns of polished gray-black granite. Etched in large brass lettering upon the granite floor in between the columns is the admonition, "I do not grant my favor easily. You must study the length and breadth of all creation if you wish to know the secrets of the gods." And in the center of the foyer is a 12-foot tall bronze colossus of Istrius, the god of magic and knowledge, depicted as an eyeless wizard in a hooded cassock. His eyeless gaze and left hand points towards the viewer, and his right hand, enchanted with a continual flame, points towards the heavens, illuminating the library on the second story above. There is a 10-foot hardwood wall on the far side of the foyer with chest-high windows that open up onto a storefront. You see a bored-looking apprentice sitting on a stool in front of the window.
Okay. Myself and Terenius will approach him.
Okay. He looks up and he says, "Well met, stranger. Welcome, brother," because he sees you in Tower of Knowledge robes, Terenius.
I present the scroll with a flourish. We would like to know if you'd be interested in purchasing this magical scroll from us.
Has it been identified?
Yes.
Okay. So he cautiously looks it up, flips it open, looks at it. I see. Let's see. All right. So, Sean, go ahead and give me a percentile roll. Or Willie, either one. 1d100.
We just lost Sean.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Sean
So, Willie.
disappeared. Do you want me to just do a standard roll 1d100 or do you want me to do 2d10?
1d100. Okay. He says, "This scroll is obviously quite valuable, but I fear we don't have the resources to make the purchase this month. I'll make note in our ledger that you've offered it for sale and perhaps a buyer can be found."
I see. Very well. What might you think the value of the scroll if we find suitable buyer?
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
I believe it was 3,000 gold pieces, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just curious if he
Yeah, he
can
says,
offer us the same.
he says 3,000. Yeah.
Very
You
good.
failed the availability roll, Sean, while you were out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're going to look for a buyer for us. Maybe next month I'll have the money for it.
So what do we have to? What do we got to do now?
They're not interested in purchasing it at the moment because
Okay.
they don't have the funds available, and they will look for a buyer. Perhaps they will find someone for us, but they basically said come again next month.
Okay. I got
try the
two more
Emporium?
ideas. Yep. I got two more ideas.
Okay. What else you want to do, Sean?
Do they have any scrolls for sale?
So he says we do in fact have some scrolls for sale. He says, let's see, let me consult and discover what we have available in our inventory. All right, so okay, so he says he produces a ledger, and he says we have a scroll of Fan of Flames, a scroll of Slumber, scroll of Arcane Duplicate, scroll of Webbing, a scroll of Wall of Frost, a scroll of Ward against Elementals, and a scroll of Ward against Magic.
How much for the Wall of Frost?
Oh, that's an expensive scroll, my friend. Let's see. He tallies it up 4 times 500, 6,000 gold pieces.
I see.
This ward against magic might come in handy should we come up against certain enemies in the future.
Yep.
Are you asking for the ward against magic?
Sorry, he said it was 4,000, not 6,000. Just did a math error. He says the scroll of ward against magic is 3,000 gold pieces.
Okay. Good to know. Okay.
He says, "Are you interested in treasure maps? We have 2 treasure maps we've been trying to sell for some time."
No, I think I think we've got enough on our plate.
You can always ask where are they and how much, just to get close.
Yeah.
Yeah, what region are these treasure maps of?
He says, let me see. And he kind of starts fiddling through his notebook. And now, of course, you have to understand that these are not, these have not been verified. But one map is supposed to be to an elven shrine in the Viaspin Forest. The other is an elven watchtower in the Madawan Hills, both legacies of the Conquest, discovered by an archivist during a cleaning of the second-story library, it seems.
How much for the one in the Lauzon?
I'm sorry, say again, friend, I didn't hear you.
The one in the Lauzon forest?
The Viaspin Forest.
The Viaspin.
Yes.
Cast this up. I wonder if we might have stumbled across that ourselves already, but
Tortured.
Yep.
He says, it looks like we could sell that for 1,000 gold.
Well, I think we're good, but thank you.
He nods. Of course. Good luck.
You're good. Okay. To the Emporium.
Okay. Let's see. Back to the Emporium. Okay. Now what?
Well, let's see who's around today.
Okay, so it's midday by the time you get to the Emporium, and so the shops that you can see. So there's the Emporium Chandlery, there's Galen's Apothecary, there's the Ironworks, the House of Curiosities, Lazar's Jewelers, there's Sheer Luxury, Wagons and Wheels, the Cartwright, there's the Locksmithery, Vason's Vinery, and then there is the Central Plaza, which has, you see a large covered wagon with a dwarf, a large keg-filled wagon selling with a dwarf with a very large nose and exceptional mustache. Another large covered wagon with a Kameshi man with dark skin and hawk nose, attempting to hawk various goods. You see a covered wagon with what looks like a cage, and it sounds like maybe there's an animal inside there. And then there is also a man with a bald head, broken nose, and harsh voice who is trying to sell out of a large pavilion. He's trying to sell gladiators.
I think we want to try. I think I'm going to go to I think it was either the Chandlery or the Curiosity. I'm looking to see if there's another way to sell the scroll.
Ah, lovely. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you head over to the House of Curiosities, and you push open the door. The has, instantly see everywhere. There's bone fetishes, figurines, incense, engraved teeth, monster carcasses, monster feathers, monster horns, perfume, precious holy symbols, rare books, spices, statuary, and and when you get inside, you actually see Dominos, the dealer that you met inside Donos.
Really? It's the same guy.
Same guy. He has a neatly trimmed beard, piercing eyes, and he says, "My friends, you've come to my shop. I'm honored." Okay.
Well, Dominos, we have here a magical scroll that has been identified and verified by the Tower of Knowledge. My friend here, the member, can vouch for that. I seek a buyer.
Okay. All right. Now you've already met this guy, so I'm going to say that your venturer power.
And I did not. I did not. I did not bargain with him when I met him last time. I sold him this stuff pretty much straight up.
That's right. All right. So I'm going to assume your venture power kicks in to give you the higher market class, since you've already met him and done business with him through good fortune. Okay. And so he said he takes out like a crystal monocle, and he kind of looks at the scroll and he squints at it. And then he gets a tallow candle out, and he's kind of holding it underneath, holding it up to the light to make sure it's not a fraud or invisible ink, and smells it. And he says, "This is a very valuable scroll. I can certainly find a buyer for this. I would pay 3,000 gold for this."
Sold, my friend.
Okay. All right. So
there we go.
He heads into the back, and he comes out with a signed bearer bond that you can take to the bank and the Emporium at the Merchant Guild House to get the money.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Well, that was what you guys wanted.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see.
We're in the money.
Okay. Now we can talk more about all of these other things that we wanted to do.
All right. Everybody gained experience points. Yay.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Now we can buy that 4,000 gold scroll.
Which one was that?
I was just kidding.
Oh.
When he comes in, when he goes out.
Yeah.
No.
Money in, money out. Well, if you guys want to take a look at session 10 budget. That's what I think we need to purchase at a combination of between here and Sciatanos to get us ready to head back on out. Okay, but that's
Yeah.
that's great. That's great.
I'm good.
And two of those I should have so the holy water is we can purchase 2 holy water in Sciatanos, 2 here in Siferon, and then while I should have said it, while we're in Sciatanos, we commissioned 2 more. It takes 10 days so that we would have six total when we by the time we leave. I get the feeling that maybe it'll work on a Keiko demon, maybe not. It'll definitely work on undead, which I'm sure that we're bound to meet soon anyways.
Okay, that's no problem, Sean. So, we can assume you purchased the rest of the equipment. No need to role play that out.
Okay. And a hunting dog.
A hunting dog.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to take a hunting dog.
Nice.
Or Andreas, you want to? Should we get 2 dogs or 1?
Yeah, I'll take a dog if you want to get 2.
Well, we just hit a big jackpot. So should we get two dogs?
Sure.
Or what if we did 1 hunting dog and 1 war dog? Because we're here in a large market, we could buy a war dog too.
I'll defer to you for the budget choices. You can have the war dog if we get 1 of each.
Okay. So I think that's the other thing that we're going to add up, Alex, is 1 hunting dog and 1 war dog. We'll add those.
All right. So, okay. So in terms of the, let's see, hunting dogs for sale today. Let's see. Yep. So there are 2 war dogs and 15 hunting dogs available.
Need some names.
Okay. So the hunting dogs are a mix of red bloodhounds, which are scent hounds, and Argolian windhounds, which are sight hounds.
Okay.
Your choice of
I
what
would
you'd like
say.
to buy.
We're spending a lot of time in dark, so probably want scent.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you want to buy a red bloodhound?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay, very good. And then the war dogs, there are 2 war dogs available. One is an Achaean Colossus, which is the most popular war dog used with the Aran legions. It is a sort of very large mastiff. The other is the Argolian Wolfhound, which is a large, shaggy, fast dog trained to hunt wolves.
I'd take the wolfhound.
One by Argolian Wolfhound. Okay. All right, you guys, you need to give them names.
Yep.
I'm going to call mine Zelicus, Avenger.
All right, so it's Zelicus is the bloodhound. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you have any other cool names?
I was just pulling up his. I'll scroll through and see if I can find one.
Yeah.
You got a theme that you like to go with?
No.
If you want to go with bloody, you can just call him Crawd. Let's see. Going through these words. Death
Schmetterling.
would be Morm. Doom, how about that?
Doom?
Yeah. You like that one?
Doom.
It would be Durg.
Durg, yeah.
Yep. I like it.
Excellent.
Third.
All right, so let's configure permissions here. So who's the owner of This one is Jonathan. Okay. And then the war dog is Durg. All right, excellent. You have added best boys to your party.
And Headlack makes a point to pet these beautiful puppies all the time.
Yay, puppies! All right, so
Hey, how's it going?
Still alive.
good. They just bought dogs. So Zelicus the hunting dog and Durg the war dog have joined the party. So
What's up, dog?
wah wah. Really note that Durg is a Garlean wolfhound. Cool.
And we're near a city, Newton.
All right. Wait a minute. Are we near the city as in?
No, we're in your city, he said. You're in Siferon, yeah.
Oh, hey.
That's right.
That's the greatest city in the empire.
It is. Great city. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do?
Well, okay. So here is all that equipment. That's just around 700. Yeah, it's around 760 to buy all that. So here's what I think that we should do with the 3,000 gold that we just. So Newton, we just sold the scroll. Everybody got experience. That's great. So here's what I think we should do. I think we should, as we travel back to keep 1,500 of it, travel back to Sciatanos, put that in the merchant guild in Sciatanos, so that in the event that we have another medical emergency, the money is already inside the town, and we don't have to have us shenanigans at the city gate.
Shenanigans at the gate.
Yes.
That's a fair. That is fair. But yeah, I like that.
So there's 1,500. There's about 760 with the equipment that we just bought, and then I'm open to let's split some with the henchmen. We haven't because we've been investing, like equipment, etc. for a while. I think it's time for them to get a chunk out of this. What are your thoughts? Because at this point they've seen a lot come in. They've seen a lot change hands. So now I think this should be payout.
I certainly I'm supportive of that, Nick. Whether it's in form of cash or equipment, it's either one is good for me. It'll boost the morale, especially if it's cash.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you'll be giving them what they're owed, so it won't boost morale.
Yeah,
not giving it to them would certainly hurt morale.
Oh, yeah. I thought this was beyond what their pay is.
The way that we've been doing the calculation is, so they all got paid their monthly wage, always get paid there. And the last time we paid out because we had a profit was after the kobolds, I think it was. But the last time that we brought treasure back, it was basically sucked up with, raising from the dead, et cetera, and
right.
Getting all that done.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So then this
is actually technically doing what we're supposed to be doing anyway, as far as comping the henchmen.
Yep. That's got to be done. That's got to be done.
So what we've talked about is there's like everything that we get back to the town minus the costs of doing business, medical supplies, resupply, armor. For instance, like we buy armor for for the henchmen. There's even armor in there that I bought for the henchmen. So they get supplied and they get stuff, everything from us. But this would be in addition.
Okay.
So
Got it. Okay.
yeah. So how many? So if we go 75 per, what does that take us to? 1, 2.
Actually, I mean, if you're going to do a distribution, you got to actually give them their full distribution, right? Like you got to distribute the treasure. Because it's 1, 2, let's see. So you guys have Genevale, Raymond, Revilis, Gandara. So
I think 14 total, so 9 of them, I think.
Yep.
Right. So yes. So 9 of them, which means they count as 4.5. So it's 8.5. So what was your profit for the month?
Okay. So then let's round this up to 800 to make it easy. So it's going to be 800 plus 1,500 spent. So that's 2,300. So there'll be 700 remaining for payout.
700 for payout. Okay.
Yep.
So, all right. It actually works out to, if you're only paying out 700 to everybody, it works out to 40 gold per each henchman.
Okay.
Which is a pretty good payday for them, so they should be pretty happy.
Right. And then along those lines, so 40 is what they're owed. Is that correct, Alex?
Yep.
So now if the budget allows, if we pay them more than what they're owed, like a bonus beyond that, how does that affect morale?
Honestly, Newton, I'm being very generous in allowing you guys to deduct your expenses before calculating how much you owe the henchmen. So we will not be giving you an additional XP or morale bonus for paying them more.
Got it. Okay. So. Got it. Okay.
They understand that it was a difficult adventure and there were many deaths, but they also just saw that you guys sold a scroll for 3,000 gold pieces, but distributed 700. So, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
All right. They pocket their wealth, and then what's up next? It's probably at this point towards close of day of the 23rd. You've been all over the city multiple times.
Unless anybody's got anything more for this, I think we can wrap up Siferon and get back to Sciatanos, pick up the last of our stuff, and head back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So then we will advance the clock to the 24th, which is the following day, 24th of Sevelin. It is getting exceptionally hot here in the summer. Let's see what the weather is for today's travel.
That translates to about July or August?
You're heading into late June, early July, yeah.
Early July, okay. Yeah. That's why we just had the Feast of the Undying Sun or whatever it was.
Which was the June summer solstice, yeah.
Yep. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess you're in mid-July now. Mid-July, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Dun, 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 dun. And it is summer in CFA, so +4 and minus. All right. Okay. So it's actually not terribly hot today. It's about 74 degrees Fahrenheit, clear day. And so it's actually a beautiful travel day. And
nice.
Yeah. So you guys are able to make it to Juros Quell, traveling upriver.
And I'll make a point to be on the aft end of the boat and do a little fishing.
Ah, nice. Okay, very good.
Alex, I'm going to go ahead and update with all the stuff that we purchased, like plate armor, heavy helmet, etc., for some of the henchmen.
Yep. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I'm doing with Aguilar. We got him plate and a heavy helmet. I'll add that in.
Okay.
just while we're traveling, while we're doing
All
stuff.
right. So it's another 20 gold pieces and travel fees for the river barge trip on the way back, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and subtract that.
It was 20 down and 20 back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So as evening sets, the bargemen pull up to Turos Quell, which, as I mentioned, is the flow of the Mirman River slows here and widens to over a mile wide, and sediment deposits have formed an eyot or river island. Turos Quell is situated on the eyot, connected by fortified bridges to roads that run northwest, north, southwest, and south. It was originally a Chrysaean fort, and it's equipped with 12 naval skiffs, small flat-bottomed open boats with pointed bows that can operate in the Mirman and the Viamir Marshes. So the bargeman says, "I usually just save money and moor for the night here in the river, but you're welcome to seek accommodations in Turos Quell if you're fancy people."
At the very least, we need to get Raymond to a temple.
I don't know that there's a temple in Turos Quell, but
Yeah, probably not.
Well, we might want to post a watch then.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
all right. So why don't we discuss what's going to be your demon watch shifts? So basically 4 shifts per night. What are your shifts?
Sorry, guys. Dealing with the demon watch. Well, it's so I suppose I would have to take the first or the last watch. So
It's his choice.
probably let's say the last watch, so that I can be awake during sunrise when the sun comes up for the daily devotions.
Yep.
And it's always darkest before the dawn anyway.
All right, Horaeus and Higlak will take the third watch then.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, that's right. We have henchmen. So I guess the Adana will be with me on the last watch as well, since she's on a similar schedule.
I can take second watch, and might as well just put Scandara on that with me to keep the henchmen together. I'm not sure that Griffin can stay with the mules.
So I'm asking Zahak if he has any extra sensory perception of inbound demons or disturbances.
I have lightless vision.
So
I
you
can
could.
see really well in the dark.
That's very helpful if it's coming from far away.
Yes, I try to be helpful to you, Master. You're not going to turn into the chthonic Dark Lord that I know you could be without my help.
We'll keep that between ourselves. Watch your voice. But I highly doubt
Should
this
I kill
demon's
the
going to.
Crusader during the night? That would take care of the demon problem, and we could blame it on the demon. I'm just putting it out there. It's an option, right? It's just an option on the table.
Not all options need to be exercised.
Exercised.
Yeah, they might need to be exercised.
That was a good one, Master.
Well,
Hey, Raymond, you like dogs?
Yes. They are.
I think you should hang out
They
with.
are loyal.
I think Zelicus should hang out with you at night too. He's got a pretty good nose, in case he smells something.
Actually, that's brings up a good question. Alex, can the fangs of a dog's bite be bane ruined?
I don't believe you can bane rune natural weapons. No,
Bane. Okay, can't bane ruin natural weapons. All right.
I don't think so, but I don't 100% remember. So you'd have to look up the you'd have to
The
look
bane
up-
rune spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see how you wrote this up. Bane's dash rune.
Jonathan, I'm going to give you 5 silver arrows, Scandara 4, Jenna 4, Mandonio 2.
Okay. Are you loading those in there, or should I put those in the?
Go ahead and put 5 in for you and Scandara. I'll put 4 in for Jenna.
That's good.
And if I remember correctly, a magic weapon, like a +1 weapon, will have the same impact on demon, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, and we need to add Raymond's magic items into his character too.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, so sorry, I missed what your shifts are going to be. So could someone kind of just drop them in the text? First shift, second shift, third shift.
Okay, so it says here, this spell inscribes a baleful glyph onto the target weapon or weapons touched.
Yeah, so it's got to be a weapon. Yeah, not a living creature.
Okay. Yeah, 20 arrows, 2 tiny melee weapons, or 1 small, medium, or large melee weapon can be affected with each casting.
Right.
The affected weapon or weapons are temporarily enhanced to the equivalent of magic weapon +2 against a particular type of creature.
Yep.
So would a demon be an incarnation? Is that what you're?
Yeah, demons
the
are
category?
demons are incarnations. That's correct.
Incarnations.
Incarnations
Okay.
of chaos. Yeah.
Okay.
You need a first shift still. I don't think we have decided on that one yet.
I don't know. I was confused when I saw second, third, and fourth.
Yeah, there's 4 shifts, so we need somebody for first shift.
Okay, then I'll take that one. I'll take first.
Okay.
There's also Alvaro and Aguilar in particular who probably might be good on shift guard. They're legionnaires. So
All right.
I would recommend
So
one of them be allocated.
Hey,
here's
That's a
your
good point.
here's
Willie,
your riverboat.
Yes.
You guys are in the middle of the water, and
can you add 3 silver darts to your character?
Sure.
I don't think I have the permissions. I don't know, but I've got it on there.
Do those behave just like standard darts as far as the
Yes.
weapon list?
Yeah, they're just, yeah. And then let me distribute holy water.
Can we get the legionnaires and Mandonio on shifts as well?
yeah, of course. Yeah.
None of them are mine, so I don't want to speak for them, but I recommend we split them across the shifts too.
Yep,
And perhaps Jenna as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
and Jenna.
So that gives us 4, so maybe 1 each. We can just make recommendations if you like. Since we're
Yeah, go ahead and do it for Mandonio, Jenna, and Cassianus while I take care of the equipment distro.
And I'll do the magic item on Raymond. No problem.
Let's see, the second shift. We probably could use some. Let's see, making sure we got one beefy person on each shift.
Half a row.
There we go.
So we don't have anyone with disease, correct?
With what?
Currently, you mean?
Correct. But we
Not
only
as far
had
as you know.
Avarice. Yeah, we had Avarice. We might have been infected, but he's no longer with us.
Yes, that became a non-issue because of his tragic death.
Okay.
The most efficient way I've ever seen someone cure disease.
I mean, if there's no host,
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I'm not seeing
Okay.
Jenna on there.
So Ravila has delayed disease if the spell list is the latest one that priestesses have in Imperial Imprint version 105.
Cool. Yeah, she does have delay disease, yeah.
Okay. Because I remember you said that the spell lists for blade dancers and priestesses weren't.
No, the spell list in the rulebook is correct. In the revised rulebook is correct. Yeah.
In the revised rulebook. Okay, so I'll start putting them in on their character sheets, I guess.
All right. So they're not in the foundry to put them on the sheets, Newton. So
Okay, got
you
it.
literally have to create every single spell one by one.
Okay.
Please organize yourselves on the boat and finish figuring out those shifts. I will be right back.
Okay.
Are we taking the skiff down to Sciatanos?
yeah.
I think we're about to be attacked by a Caco demon. I'm not sure how we want to do this, but I just know that Griffin doesn't really need to be in the middle of.
Right.
I'm guessing Raymond should probably be in the middle. Let's see, can we move
I
him?
was
I can't
thinking
move
Raymond
him.
needs to be in the middle and then kind of surrounded by, like, you know, the well-plated ones. And then, you know, ranged at the ends.
Is it a known fact that Caco demons are all invulnerable to normal weapons, or is that something you have to test by attempt?
You guys aren't sure.
What do you think, Grant?
Say that again.
Squishy's on the side. I was thinking, what do you think? I was putting. Do you have thoughts on more than this?
I think Raymond goes in the middle, surrounded by the folks with the heaviest armor, and
Oh, sorry, guys.
and then we put spellcasters and archers at the ends to be able to, you know, if the demon comes in, you know.
I just had Siri tell me that there's no need to apologize.
Ah!
Somehow
Yeah, I'm not sure. So
activated-
there's all the heavies. I'm not sure the best arrangement for everybody else. Anybody have any thoughts? We got something. We got Raymond surrounded by heavies.
Maybe we put one heavy at each end of the boat. That way, in case we're being boarded by pirates or some other, you know, threat, that we have somebody there to deal with that. But I mean, we're mostly concerned about, you know, demon arrival.
Maybe Mandonio and Zeodana, perhaps.
Yeah.
That's-
I
so
think
yeah,
that's what-
Yeah, so let's not worry so much about surrounding me with the heavies, because there are certain spells that that myself and Ziodana have, like let me see here, Holy Circle, that might keep folks at bay. Let me read
Yep.
the spell description.
I think,
Holy Circle.
Newton, I think what it does is it gives you a +1 to AC and a +1 to saving throws.
Yeah, it does do that. Let me see.
A question is could two characters cast them simultaneously? Do they stack? I don't know.
They don't stack, but I mean, two characters can cast them, but the effects don't stack.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see here. So first,
Yeah, here it is. As a result, enchanted creatures cannot make attacks on creatures within the circle with their natural weapons.
yes. You guys, there's only 3 shifts, not 4 shifts.
Oh, you said 4 originally. Okay.
No, I said 3.
My bad.
Sorry. Okay,
That's all right.
sorry. If I
The
said
Holy
4,
Circle's barrier to enchanted creatures expires if the caster or any protected creature makes an attack against or casts a spell on or tries to force the barrier against a blocked creature.
right. All right, Jonathan,
In that case-
have you figured out the shifts, or I mean, if you wanted to,
I can-
you can.
No, I can
we
figure out the shifts. So you guys figure out the placement of the guys. What I'll just do is we'll make the second shift the first shift, the third shift the second shift, the fourth shift the third shift, and then I'll split up the first shift. How does that work?
That sounds more complex than just keeping 4 shifts.
Well, it'd be easier
let's
just to
look at
take
4
the fourth,
shifts.
add one person each of 3 shifts or something.
That's what I meant. Yeah. So here. Let me do it. You guys move the guys around, and I'll resolve the shift issue.
Okay, so third shift is Raymond, Zaydana, Mandonio, and Avero.
Yeah, I'm doing it backwards. It's just a little bit easier for me.
Sure. Okay.
Oops, I'm sorry. That should. Yeah. Never mind. I'm right. I did that right. Oh, no, I didn't. But it doesn't matter. Close enough. Like you said, everyone else basically is first shift, except for Griffin Russell and Ravilla the Crone. I think those two can be off shift. Was my thought. So I'm pretty good.
Okay, great. All right, so Andravas, Scandora, Aguilar, and Castanus. So there are 4 of you awake. And so you guys need to make a check to see if you are surprised.
Any minus?
I'm looking that up right now. So they no foreknowledge for the monsters, but they could have line of sight. And adventurers have... Yes, you have a -1 penalty to your surprise check. So you guys will be surprised on a 1 to 3. Andravas, you have a +2 bonus, so you'll only be surprised on a 1. I don't know who Zaydana is. That's
Well, that was me. That was me.
All right. So Andravas is not surprised. Scandara, Castanus not surprised.
Well, I need to roll Scandara. It's -3, you said? Is that right?
Aguilar is the other person who hasn't rolled.
No, and Scandara needs to roll.
Right.
So I forget what the minuses are. I rolled a 5. I'll let you figure out the minuses.
She's fine. She's fine.
Okay. Oh, and it keeps on going to Zaydana. That's annoying. So I think Willie needs to roll for Aguilar, right?
Oh, yeah, it's. Hang on a sec. It gave me an error.
Okay. So Aguilar is surprised on the first round. Okay. All right. So Everyone is asleep on the boat except for the four of you. It's gently dipping up and down in the slow current of the Mirman River. And Andrabis, you hear the sound of, it sounds like the buzzing of flies, but the volume is louder than the volume of ordinary flies. It's coming from somewhere to the northwest outside of the torchlight cast by the lanterns on the boat.
Rouse, brothers!
Okay, so that's you're up.
And-
so what are you doing?
And so, if I can't see anything, I'll yell out. But if I can't see anything, I will hold until I can see something.
All right, so you're holding. Okay. All right. So. All right. So.
How deep is the water where we are? Is it close to the shore?
No, because this is a really big mile wide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, inlet. All right. So out of the darkness, a creature comes flying and lands upon Griffin Russell, who is asleep. There is a horrible, sickening sound as the giant dragonfly bites him.
Can I attack it as it's flying in?
You could have if you had said that I'm going to ready to attack anything that becomes in line of sight, but instead you said you were holding.
Oh, okay. I'm still learning the rules. Okay.
Yep. So you can now come off hold if there's an action you'd like to take.
I would like to come off hold.
Okay. What would you like to do?
I would like to shoot it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Any penalties for people in the way, anything like that?
You have precise shooting?
Yes.
He does.
No penalty.
And I didn't add any modifiers there because that doesn't seem to be working very well. So
Why don't you do the? Why don't you click on your inventory and do the attack with your?
it seems to err. Oh, I'm being stupid. I don't know. I'm sorry. I have a +1 from Dex, so that would be at 11. Do you want me to just do it again? I can do that. If
So you
prefer.
hit AC 1. All right. So that is a miss, Jonathan.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Your arrow whizzes out and misses. Okay. Tragically for you guys, their dragonfly is up. It comes whizzing out to attack Mondonio. 30 feet. Let's see. God damn it. There it is. Okay, bites at 9. Okay. All right, I have to hang on. I forgot to do the attack rolls here. Sorry. All right, so let's see. So both Mandonio and Griffin get hit because they are asleep. And okay. All right. So Griffin and Mandonio each take 7 points of damage from the sickening crunch of these gigantic dragonflies just tearing into their bodies. They are now obviously awake.
Oh, Griffin's not. He's at -3.
But Griffin wakes up only to. Oh, hey man, you keep changing the permanent hit points rather than the.
Oh, was it the other way around? Oh, I'm sorry.
One's in the bottom of the permanent. Yeah. Okay, and then Mandonio is at how many hit points? He's got 1 hit point. Okay. Excellent. And so it now goes to Very sadly, another dragonfly comes flying out at Scandara the Red. Actually, nope, at Cleopas the boatman. And all right, Cleopas the boatman is missed. He fends the thing off in his deep snoring slumber like James Young. Just kind of pushes it away.
Oh, wow.
I bring back memories.
All right. Another one comes whizzing out of the darkness to assail. Ravilla. Ravilla is hit for 3 points, and she is now awake and screams, "Ah!" Oh, but that is enough to drop her to 0, so she collapses back into unconsciousness. Possible death. Okay. All right. Castanus, you are up.
I am going to move to over where Ravila is, and attack that, and attack the one that's on her. Short sword.
Okay, sounds good. So you are
Can I just move
here.
him?
Yep,
Yeah.
so just move on over and attack with your short sword. Okay. It's like from the movie The Navigators, I think it was, that old Disney animated movie.
Yep.
Giant dragonfly. All right, you hit AC2. Sadly, the dragonfly's chitinous carapace is as hard as plate, and it bounces off. And the dragonfly goes and looks up at you with its multifaceted eyes. At which point, another dragonfly comes whizzing out to attack Castanus, I suppose. Okay. And Arg. Okay. Astinus, let's see what happens to you. AC1, it misses. You fend it off.
Nice.
Okay. Skandara.
I am not very proficient with Thief, so this is maybe a learning opportunity. Can she hide in shadows in the middle of this kind of a thing?
Yes, she can.
I think I would like to have her, yeah. She's going to disappear into the shadows.
Okay, so she is going to attempt to hide. So, like, sort of duck down into the cargo hold for the steps of the cargo hold and try and vanish. Okay, go ahead and give me a blind 1d20 roll, Jonathan. Okay. All right, very good. She's not sure if she's hidden from the dragonflies or not. All right, Aguilar.
He is going to be trying to get this thing off of him.
Okay, so he's going to attack it.
Yes. Where is his... So short sword, I would assume.
Oh, Aguilar is surprised, so he screams and goes, "Ah, there's a dragonfly!"
Ah,
And then
true.
he becomes unsurprised. Okay. So next up, let's see. So can't see you to charge. Okay. So I guess actually, yeah. This dragonfly comes flying in as far as he could get, and is looming in close on Higlak, as is this one. All right, Mandonio.
He's going to attack the one that was attacking him.
Okay. Mandonio misses, bounces off its chitinous carapace. Brutal. All right, Andravas Iscarian is up.
So I can't see the ones that are not on the boat.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault. I'll make them visible.
I figure with my shooting, I probably best to take care of those ones.
Okay, so you can see them now.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll shoot the one that's closest to me, looming on Higlak.
Okay. That's a good hit. Oh, but not great damage. Okay. All right. So the dragonfly is hurt, but not killed. Arrow goes into its side and it spins to look at you. Okay.
These are hella dragonflies.
Yeah, they're giant dragonflies. They're really nasty. Raymond,
Wait,
you're up.
When did you declare the round 2? Just now?
Yeah. Did you want to cast spells?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're casting. That's fine. Raymond.
Heal Ravela. Get that thing off Ravela.
Yeah. Is it still gnawing on her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, gotta get it off of her. So I will smack. Oh, which kind of sucks, but hold on. All right, I will because if I bring her up,
There's
all
no.
right,
You can't
smash
really,
it.
I don't even know how
smash it.
you get there, Newton. You're completely surrounded on a boat. They
Oh.
put you literally put you in the middle of everyone.
Yeah, where's Ravela actually? Is she even on here?
Yeah, right next to me.
And I have to touch her.
We also what? Do you have lay on hands?
No. But cure light wounds is touch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a spell you have to declare and be stationary to cast.
Yeah. So I couldn't even do it.
Yeah.
I will. Is there a dragonfly near me that I can smash then?
They literally positioned you with no way to move. You're entirely surrounded. No one could get to you. You can't get to anyone.
Okay, so I'm gonna ready to attack a dragonfly that comes to threaten either me or one of the brothers adjacent to me.
Okay, Zayadana's up. She's just woken up.
And all right, Zayadana. Let's take a quick look at her.
She's currently prone because she was sleeping.
Yep. So she will take. She will unsheath her blades, I guess.
Okay.
And can she get to Ravela there by? Because this is the Adana, I imagine.
So
that's Kandara.
No, she's back
No.
here.
No, Ravela's over here.
Zayadana's all the way back here. Ravela's on the far side, and there's just no way to get through. So the boat's only 13 feet wide. So.
Hold on. Does she have? Hold on. Does she have acrobatics? Let's see.
She does not.
She does not. Okay. All right. Well, that's something to get for her for next time. Okay, then she is also going to come closer over to where most folks are getting attacked.
Okay, so she stands up because she's prone. She's asleep.
Okay.
So that's her movement action, and then she can use her combat action to move if she wants.
Got it. Or she can use her combat action to ready.
Correct.
Okay, so she'll use her combat action to ready to attack any dragonflies that come near her or the adjacent party members.
All right. It's a dragonfly is attacking Sciatanos now. Oh, Sciatanos. It hits you for 8 and you drop to 0.
Oh man.
Absolutely brutal. Okay. Castanus goes down. And let's see. And my dragonfly will go over here and try and cleave on Jenna Vale. All right, misses. Okay. Cleopas the cartographer, so swings a club and embarrasses himself with a wild swing and wetness on his pants. Aguilar is up.
Does he have the ability to stab one of those? That's on the other side of his
Yeah,
back?
Aguilar could move over on the other side of Jenna and attack the one that's attacking her. Yep.
Yep, right there.
Oh, sure.
Yep. Okay,
All right. That's what he's going to do.
sounds good.
Ah,
A bunch of army guys on a boat. This is bad, guys.
yes.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
All right. Okay, so let's see. Ravela's down. So now I have 2 dragonflies, one attacking Cleopas the boatman and one attacking Andonio. Okay. Against Cleopas the boatman. Ah, it's killing me! And he falls over, bleeding. Okay. And against Mandonio. Mandonio fends it off. Skandara the red is up.
All right, she would like to sneak, come back out, and can. I'm not sure because she's down below. If she can pop up somewhere, I'm not sure exactly how the routes on this boat are. But if she can get
Fine, you can
behind,
pop right back up.
if she can
No,
pop
you
back up
cannot
over
get
here or
behind.
something. Oh, I can't get behind. Okay.
No, there's only one way in and out.
Oh, well, that didn't work out as my plan then. Let's see.
But remember, those like Castanus and Ravel are both down. You could just step over them.
Yeah, I'd like
True.
to backstab. I'll leave that for somebody who's bigger and buffer. Maybe she'll just pop up and she can backstab with a bow, right?
She can if they did not know that she was there. If she succeeded
Right.
on her hiding check, which she doesn't know.
Yeah. So she would like to try to backstab with a bow, and if she can hit this one when she comes out,
All right.
I'd like to.
So
do
she
that.
emerges like a sniper, but unfortunately, the dragonflies have an aerial McKenna reception that was not fooled, and the wind currents and movements give her away. So you can still
It's
attack.
just a normal shot. Yeah.
Yep. That is AC3 is not enough. Very sad. Tyrenius Orn, you're up.
Tyrenius will target Slumber in the vicinity of these two that are hovering off the edge of the boat.
So you have 10 feet, right?
I think you could also get the one on Ravela too, couldn't you?
Oh, sure. I'm sorry. I didn't notice there was still one on there. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get the one on Ravela and also the one here. So you can take out 4 of them. Yep.
Yep. So that's what I would like to
Okay.
attempt.
However, that will also put Higlak to sleep. He will be in the area.
Well, Higlak gets a save.
Does he? Because he's 2 hit dice? Yes. They also get saves. So let me roll their saves.
1, 1, 1. Oh.
Made it. Failed. 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 Okay. All right. And Higlak, make your save. Failed. All right. Very exciting. So Higlak.
Higlak thinks it's just all a big nightmare. He's like, oh, it's just a dream. Why would big dragonflies be attacking us anyway?
Sorry, big fella.
And then this dragonfly here. Saved. And then this one is... All right. And these two, we will assume, fall into the water. And we'll remove them from the fight. Okay. All right. So Terenius' powerful slumber magic may yet save you all, but it's not clear if it's too little too late. Jenna is up.
She's going to attack the one that is attacking her. I think she has to use... No, she can actually shoot with her bow.
No, she's in melee, so she cannot.
That's right. Oh, but she could take a step. She could take a step. No,
She's
can't.
engaged. She can't. Yeah.
Yep.
Nope.
What happened to her?
What do you mean? What happened to her?
I'm looking.
She's got a short sword and a dagger. She could use.
Yeah, I'm looking in the characters and.
Oh, is she not there? Are you not seeing her?
No.
Oh, weird. Okay, hang on. Here, I will move another copy of her to you.
Move another copy.
All right, there you go.
Okay. So then she attacks with short sword.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, she hurts it, but does not kill it. Okay, Avro is up.
All right, so Raymond's in the way here, right?
Yes,
So,
he's in the way there.
But everybody else on the top is asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. So he could.
Can I move a little bit and then stab it? Or do I need to get closer and actually engage it?
So right now you're prone because you were asleep.
Okay.
So you could, in theory, crawl about 10 feet. And then try and attack from prone, or you could just stand up and run over there and be ready to attack next round. Probably better to stand up.
Yeah, I'm going to stand up and move closer.
Okay. All right. Castinus is down. Mandonio.
He's going to attack the one that was attacking him.
Oh, jeez. All right. Mandonio misses. All right. Next up is Dirge the War Dog. And let's see. Dirge sees feisty flying things attacking his master. So he will go bounding this way and he will attack. So go ahead and roll your
dogs out.
Roll for Dirge the attack dog.
All right.
Oh, all right. He snaps on thin air. Okay. Higlak is currently asleep. So someone can wake him if you want. Haraeus Megarovikos is up.
All right. Haraeus sees, the dragonflies. He cannot get to the one on the south end of the boat, but he could get to the one on the north end of the boat. Am I reading that right, Alex?
Yeah.
All right. But he's got to kind of go, to about right there.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's going to go ahead and stab the bejesus out of said dragonfly.
Okay.
And those are asleep. Are they coup de grace?
And miss.
Say again, Jonathan.
Since those are asleep, are they coup de grace? Those are the ones that were hit by the slumbering spell.
This one was, yeah.
One was.
Oh, did I? I mixed them up. Never mind.
One is
I'm sorry.
asleep. This one is awake, so he missed the one that was awake. All right, your hunting dog is now up. he has little room to get involved. It's just too crowded. So he's baying and yelping and trying to figure out what to do, running back and forth, making dog noises.
Oh boy, go away,
Right,
Kiglak.
giant.
Go away, Kiglak.
Oh. All right. Go wake Higlak. Who says that? The explorer?
I do. Yeah, I'll say it.
Okay, let's see. Sure. All right. So the dog comes up and boops you, Higlak, and you're woken up for next round.
Right, because he starts licking your face.
He likes you because you've been getting him good attention.
All right. So
He starts licking your face, and
boy.
he's like, "What? Why are you licking my face? I'm dreaming here." What?
Sciatanos is up.
All right. So it seems that everybody's piling over here. All right. So she is going to come over here and then again ready to attack any dragon. Yeah, she can't get to the folks that are down anyway. Yeah, she's gonna ready to attack a dragonfly that gets close.
All right. Andravis is up.
All right. I guess I'll enjoy some precise shooting, and I'll try to get that same one that everyone else has been piling on. There with my precise shooting.
Okay.
So I have a -2. Oh, so I am.
Oof. All right. Skandara's up.
And let's see, she can't really, well, she doesn't have precise shooting. So, can she drag Cassius back to Raymond? She's right between. I'm just going to pull him.
Yeah, sure.
I'll do that. And if she can get out of the way also, she'll do that too, to make room for heaviers.
Okay. Got it. All right. So Cassius gets dragged back to Raymond.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, very good. He's just kind of piled on there. Next up is the sleepy dragonfly. It goes. Next up is Mandonio.
Mandonio.
He is going to attack one, attacking him.
Yep.
Oh!
Wow, your guys' damage rolls are absolutely terrible. Jeez.
But because he has weapon focus, he gets to roll D10 again.
Oh, nice. Okay, awesome.
Yep. With so
Yes, because you rolled a 20. That's correct.
Yep.
There it is. There it is. Boom. He kills it and cleaves.
Nice.
That proficiency just paid for itself.
Mandonio!
Do not
I
worry, Grey
crush you like
Brotherhood.
bug.
Mandonio will save you.
Can he cleave onto this one that's attacking the?
Yeah, because Cleopas just collapsed on the ground. So
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Then he will cleave onto that one.
perfect.
Mandonio!
Okay. So he hit AC 3. Not enough. Okay, very sad. All right, it was still good though. Hunting dog is up. Old.
Well, do I give him instructions or do you play him? I'm not sure how that works.
You give him instructions, but
Oh, okay.
you have to give him instructions on your turn, and you didn't. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Then I guess hold.
yeah, you haven't told him anything to do. So okay, Tyrannius Orn.
Tyrannius is going to move more towards the center of the boat and just ready a dart in case opportunity presents itself.
Okay, Revilla is. Genevale is up.
She will attack the one in front of her.
Okay. Oh, but the damage roll, jeez. All right, well, actually, though,
Lord.
that one was is asleep, so she kills it.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So next up is this dragonfly here. Let's see. It will come attack Genevale. Okay. Oh, Jenna gets hammered for 4 points as the dragonfly sinks its teeth into her, and she drops down to 0. Boom.
What?
Okay. So that dragonfly is it going to cleave? Yeah, it's going to cleave, and it's going to cleave onto the war dog. It attacks Dirge. And it misses Dirge. Dirge saggy hide is too thick for it to penetrate. Okay. Avero, you're up.
Where is Avero right now? He is there. Oh yeah, he's going to go after the one immediately to his left over.
Right here. Yeah.
Yep, in the open there.
I see it. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, there's the hit.
Oh, jeez,
these
really?
Damage rolls. Wow.
This just doesn't make sense.
This is
And we're
brutal.
on a boat, and we're army.
Yep, that's what's happening. Higlak, you've just woken up. You're currently laying on the ground with a dog licking your face and sounds of dying and death all around you.
All right. I will get up and attack the nearest dragonfly.
So if you stand up, there will not be anything within range of you.
Okay.
You could, however, if you'd like, you could crawl over to where the war dog is and attack from the ground.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Let's do it. And any negatives for attacking from the ground?
Not to you, but they'll have bonuses to hit you.
All right. Let's see if I can't just... Oh, come on.
Wow, absolute brutality. All right, Cleopas is out. Raymond, you're up.
Wait a minute. Do we have an opportunity to declare spells?
At the start of the round, you did. Were you casting something?
Well, I was going to cast Cure Light Injury on Castanus.
Okay, that's fine. So you cast that to see if you can bring him back into the fight.
Yep.
All right.
Did
So
we
we'll
skip
do that.
Aguilar?
Did we?
Or
No, we did skip Aguilar. Aguilar's up.
okay, just checking.
Yep.
Because my side's being really laggy today for some reason. So
Yeah, mine is too.
all right, Aguilar's going to go attack the one, the dragonfly that's attacking the war dog.
Okay.
Again,
He hits it for 4 points.
rolling a 1 again, though.
Yeah.
Very curious.
Yeah.
Death by 1,000 pets.
Jeez. Yep. That's just brutal. Okay. So Raymond does his healing. The war dog is up.
It's going to attack the one that's attacking it.
All right. It has not been well trained in fighting giant flying insects, and it bites, paws, misses. Haraeus comes up.
All right. Haraeus is going to attack the
He's got one right here.
dragonfly right in front of him.
Yep.
And, oh, hang on 1 second. Let me pop back on there. Come on.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
There it is. There it is.
Finally.
All right. So that dragonfly is cut in twain. And he can step forward and cleave.
And he shall cleave.
Oh, so close to a 19. Oh, tragic. Okay. Even so, could have gone worse that round.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Sean, give me a D20 roll. I'm going to calculate your modifiers here for you for your deadly and dangerous situation.
I cannot see the die rolls. Let's see. Where do they go?
Oh, there
All
we
right,
go.
so Sean, you're at exactly 0, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You get +2 from your hit die value. You get +5 from that, +7. One round of injury is +9. Healing spell makes it +10.
Heavy helmet.
Makes it +12.
Yep.
Okay. There it is. Captain is like, I had my helmet on. I was on guard. You rolled a 20?
Yes.
Oh shit! With +12. Okay, so you're back. You're back with 1 hit point and can keep fighting. You're back in the fight.
Okay.
You're like, it just stunned me in my helmet. And you have 1 hit point. And give me a D6 roll to see if you took any permanent injury of any sort.
Huh. I can't see any of the die rolls.
4. And so, ghostly visions of Gwynfor and Avarice flicker before your eyes, and then you awaken from your unconsciousness as your friends tell you, "It's not your time. Go back."
Step away from the light.
Okay.
All right, Scandara the Red is up.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec here as well. I got to make a roll.
Initiative rolls are crap too.
Oh man. Okay. Guess these dragonflies are hungry.
See, I think there's only one alive that I'm seeing. Is that correct? This one here, or am I missing one that I can't see in this jumble?
Nope. There's just one left.
Okay.
What's this one?
Oh no,
over
there's 2.
here.
Yeah, there's 2.
There's 2.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one on Cleopas. Yeah.
And they're both in melee. Is that correct? This one is still in melee.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was Mandonio cleaved onto it but didn't hit it.
Yes.
Well, I think she'll just hold for now because I can't
Okay.
think of anything for her to do.
Sciatanos up.
Donna, you can move up and attack that one next to Mandonio. Or
Yep. I will do that.
You've got 3 dudes in a 10-foot space. You can't pass through.
Well, but Jenna is down, so she could. Can't she move past that one guy? Aguilar.
Let me just see how many people we have. And
Doesn't she have a spear? I mean, she could attack from the second rank if she has a spear, right?
I think she does.
let's see. Does she have a spear? Yeah, she has a spear. So she could attack with her spear if you'd like. Move up to here and attack.
Yep. All right, let's do that.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up her. Okay. Oh, sorry. I had to reload there for a sec. Okay, and let's go. Roll. Bam!
Jeez. All the ones, all the time on damage. That's just savage. All right, another glancing blow. Aguilar is up.
Okay, he's going to run over to his left
Okay.
and attack the one over at
Yeah,
the
I
end
see
of the
it.
boat
Yep.
there. So
Got it.
At the end of the boat.
There it is.
Woohoo! Oh, damage is so bad.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. It's hurt, but still in the fight. Okay. Avaro.
We gotta stop with this finesse fighting and just wail on them.
Yeah, we're doing fencing moves.
Yeah, right. They're so agile and graceful.
Avro's going to try to crowd as close as he can up towards the war dog to give some space for other people to get past, and he's going to attack that one right in front of him.
Oh, okay. I see. So Avro hits AC2. It's a miss. Okay, Mandonio.
He'll attack the one right in front of him.
Okay. Over the body of your fallen boatman. There it is. There it is. All right. Mandonio smashes that bug. He just squashes it with his Morning Star. And he's like, this is why Massimo carries Morning Star. Bug crusher.
And it's like when you hit a mosquito and just blood goes everywhere.
Right. Okay. He doesn't have anybody he can cleave onto, so it goes over to the war dog.
And he's going to attack the one that he's in contact with.
Okay.
Hey!
All right. That finally kills it, and the battle ends. Okay.
Ravela.
Yep.
All right. So we got Ravela down, we got Jenna Vale down, we got Griffin Russell down, and we got Cleopas, the cartographer. Went down.
All right, I guess.
So Horaeus can use
Lay on hands.
Lay on hands.
on Ravela, can't he?
Yep. That's the best thing to do. Yeah.
So,
All right. So Ravela is at 0 hit points. So that's +5. She has a con penalty of -1. So that brings it down to +4. The lay on hands makes it +5. So it's D20 +5, unless you have horsetail to you, but she doesn't know how to use it. So D20 +5.
Newton, you can roll that?
Yep, I'll roll it.
Horaeus.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I thought we were rolling Horaeus. My bad.
All right. Oh,
12. Okay. So she will die unless healed to 1 hit point within 1 day. Her
Okay.
neck carries the marks of terrible bites.
oh, that's not all right. And then the D6. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
So she got a 5 on the D6 roll.
5 on the D6 roll? Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Neck carries the marks of terrible bites.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So she needs to be healed to 1. So the lay on hands didn't heal her to
No.
1.
Did not.
All right. Then Raymond has a second casting. That's because he's 2nd level now. So
Okay.
he will cast Cure Light Injury on her.
All right. So she is back up to 1 and is okay. Okay. But she's going to take some time to recover. She's going to need a week of bed rest.
Okay. So now we have Jenna Vale and the cartographer we need to heal.
And Griffin Russell.
And Griffin Russell, but he can be at the bottom. Don't.
All right. Who are you healing next, Jenna?
So that's can Ravela use her healing skill?
So she can't undertake any physical activity, but I think she could do like kind of limp over and apply some comfrey or something and use her healing skill. Sure.
Okay. So then she can. So if we're out of spells, we can use she could use the medicine chest and a horsetail, right?
She can, yeah.
Okay. Giving.
All right.
So Newton, that'll be another. So then.
Okay.
That's
Jenna
plus-
sadly has a constitution of 6, so she is at a -2 penalty. Remember, she's unhealthy. She coughs a lot.
Yeah.
So that's going to be -2 penalty, +5 for 0 hit points, plus makes it +3. Healing rate makes it, or healing proficiency makes it +6. Horsetail +8, medicine chest +9, but -3 for later treatment. So she's at +6.
So +6.
Yep.
You got it?
Yeah, sure. I'll roll it. All right, let's go.
Oh, there it is. Okay. And
So 24, and then roll d6.
yep.
24, 4.
Okay. So all right. So nasty looking fang mark suggests her hand almost got bitten off, but didn't. She was just knocked out from the pain and is at 1 hit point.
Okay.
She's good to go. Okay.
Raveler.
All right.
Drag
Who
one
else?
of the drag the next person over to Ravela so he doesn't have to walk.
I mean,
You wanna do the
we
boatman
might wanna
next?
help out the boatman.
All right. Boatman's next. So
Or
Boatman
Skandara can navigate the boat.
Wait a minute. Before Griffin?
Either way.
Yeah, brothers come first.
I'm only saying that because we need someone to I don't know, guide the boat.
Skandara has
Figure that
seafaring
shit
too.
Oh, okay.
We're good
Never
to go.
mind then.
Yep.
Never mind then. We're good. Let's do Griffin.
All right. So Griffin is unfortunately in bad shape. He's at -3 out of 4 hit points. So that is a very severe place to be. He is at -5. He's still 0 level, so he has no hit die bonus, no con bonus. He gets +3 for healing, so that's -2, 0 for horsetail, +1 for the medicine chest, but then -3 for treatment time. So -2, D20 -2 for Griffin.
Come on, Griffin.
All right, buddy.
You're rolling in.
Oh, you said -2?
Yep.
All right, let's go 20.
All right,
The dice.
give me that D6 roll.
This will only determine how bad it is. How bad his death is. All right.
Oof.
A 1-5.
Well, when you get over to Griffin, he's Griffin Russell. He's unconscious, mortally wounded, certain to die unless you heal him by 4 hit points this round, which you don't have time to do. And it looks like his eyes were just a delicious treat for the dragonfly because both of them are gone and it was pecking into the brain beyond. So,
Unfortunately, blade dancers don't have any healing in their spell list.
yeah, they do.
Oh, they do. Oh, wait a minute. So there might be a chance to save him, actually.
I mean, yeah, you could save him. He'd be permanently blind.
Great guild dues, so he'll be well taken care of.
Yep.
Of course, maybe he doesn't want to. I don't know, but
I don't know. I mean, there's a chance to save him here, so.
yeah, it's the right thing to do.
Yep.
Okay, well, roll the D6. D6 plus 1, you need at least a 4.
Yep, that's right. Cure light injury. Yep, she's got it in her spell list. Boom.
All right. Griffin Russell will live. She heals him, and so the spots where his eyes have been ripped out heal over Odin style, so it's just flesh-covered orbs. And Griffin says, "Why is it so dark?"
Dang.
Oh, man. Was he planning on being a thief with shadowy senses?
No, he was trying to be a fighter.
He's trying to be a fighter. Well, I'm his master, so I'll go over and console him and give him the bad. I'm sorry, my friend. We were attacked by giant bugs, and before we could get to you, they gnawed out your eyes.
All right, he starts bawling.
I'm a good guy. I'll give him a brotherly pat on the back and whatnot.
He's bawling. All
Hey,
right,
Glad, got any ale?
Cleopas, the cartographer.
Yep.
And we used Horaeus's lay on hands, right?
You did.
Yes.
You have
Yeah. So Raymond,
Cleopas is at exactly 0. It's +5, +3 for the healing makes it +8. Horsetail 10, medicine chest 11, but -3 because treated within 1 turn of injury. So he's at +8, but he has Constitution 16, so +10 on him actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Scandara says we could just push him overboard and take his boat. Zahak pops his head up. That's a really good idea.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. All right. Well, he is critically wounded and is going to die unless someone heals him today. And I guess you guys don't have any heal spells. So roll a d6 to see what happened to him.
it's a 1.
Oh, wow. Okay. So when he fell, he shattered his ribs and they are now crushing his lungs. Even if he would live, he would be suffering constant fatigue and pain for the rest of his life.
Oh,
I don't know why I'm laughing. It's so dark.
All right. So he lingers on in great pain through the rest of the night with no one able to help him. And then finally expires the following day.
Zahak goes, I kind of like this side of Raymond.
oh, looks like we got ourselves a free boat.
No, we need to turn it into the boat guild or whatever.
Did he have any final requests for his boat? Could we
He
ask
never
him that?
regained consciousness.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably for the best in its own way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Oh gosh, it's so dark.
Very dark. Very dark. Well, let's see now. What does he have on his boat? So,
The maritime laws of salvage.
yeah, indeed. Well, we've come on a boat. And his owner is dead, so we're salvaging it.
Oh man.
That's dark.
I think we need to see if
it
it's
is
owned
dark.
by anybody or if he's part of a guild, and we need to make sure we take care of that, right?
Yeah, I think
Better to make friends in
we'll,
Sciatanos than enemies. For
Yeah,
those of you who are neutral and not lawful.
yeah, we'll prepare the body and we'll bring it back to Sciatanos.
Was the boatman, was he a level character or 0 level?
He was first level, but he's dead now.
First level venturer?
He was a first level explorer, actually.
Explorer.
Oh,
Bummer.
I mean,
Yeah, let's prepare.
Was he a member of the party or was he someone we hired?
No,
Or
he was
the-
Boatman
the
you
boatman.
hired to transport you. Yeah, that's all.
no. Let's just
take
bring
us
his,
to Citadel.
yeah. Let's just bring his body back and let's try to find the guild or whomever and turn it over.
He
All
probably
right.
has a wife and a family.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, if you, when you guys kind of like sort of take over the boat, you see he's got, how many passengers are on the boat right now? 15, 14?
14.
14. Okay. So, so that's 700 stone. So he has about 1,300 stone worth of trade goods on the boat. You estimate approximate value total about 1,300 gold pieces.
So when we pull into Sciatanos, we get that XP.
No, they were on consignment. There's paperwork indicating it's on consignment to deliver to Sciatanos. So what you can do is get paid for the delivery.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
But
Okay.
Or you could all steal it.
No, doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
something tells me the lawful characters would not take that, kindly.
No,
Yep.
they're not. All right.
For you neutrals,
So-
for the good interests of making friends with the people of Sciatanos, it's a good idea in
Exactly.
that way too.
That's right.
So
All
if your
right.
moral compass isn't guiding you the way, how about that?
All right. Well, when dawn greets you in the morning and Cleopas finally expires, you think to yourself, gosh, I guess we should have slept in Turos Quell instead of next to the Viamir Marshes.
Wow.
Yep.
This is a guy who does this all the time, and
Like, we
this is what
just
he
lost
recommends.
Yeah, the guy who recommended
Really?
it died, so I mean,
He was just trying to save money.
Yeah, but he's done this before, I thought, right?
he did.
Yeah, it's not that common. It was just bad luck, random encounter.
Yeah.
The guy who recommended it is the guy who died.
Didn't he have any? Should have had some fucking mosquito netting.
That's poetic justice to the hands of Emily, right?
Really big mosquito netting.
Steel cable.
Yeah, mosquito steel cable. All right. Well, with Scandara in charge, you guys make it back the next day to Sciatanos, arriving
gosh.
on the 25th of December and back to Sciatanos.
Oh my gosh. Just
All right. At which point, you collect 16 gold pieces for the delivery of the goods.
Worth about what XP a piece?
Yeah, plus some XP for the monsters. So,
So Alex, let me get this straight. We collect 16 gold pieces for the delivery of the stuff, and then we recollect 20 gold pieces for the
Yes.
return trip.
the return trip fee that's in his purse. That's right. Oh my god.
Was there anything to harvest in those?
Maybe we don't take that and give it to his widow if he has
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we should find his next of kin and give that.
Yes. So dragonfly chitin is highly prized for its durability and glittering coloration. And so each of them can be harvested for 20 gold pieces worth of chitin.
Yeah, so we would have tried to harvest the 3 that stayed on the boat.
Okay.
How many is that?
So that's 60 gold pieces worth of chitin.
Okay.
And hey, you have declared a monster park route on the
Yep.
route we just traveled.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let me give you guys your massive XP haul here. Hang on.
I wonder if it rounds up or down for fractional XP.
All right. So we got.
I just love Newton's laughter at the darkness.
yeah, it is so dark.
All right. Here it is. Coming in big.
Woo.
Hey.
That's better than last session.
Right.
All right. So you've made it back to Sciatanos. We will activate that. And
Oh gosh.
so you guys are here at the you're here at the river wharf of Sciatanos, and deliver the goods to the warehouse, and then can make your way into the city and head back to your quarters. All right. So Griffin says, "Are you going to heal me? I can't fight if I can't see."
He's right.
Yeah. I mean, it's is it anything more than cure blindness?
Yeah, he needs
Eyeballs.
oh, I guess that's interesting. Cure blindness. Yeah. Let's see.
I've forgotten we can heal him. It's true.
Yeah. So I think we should.
Yep.
If
Yep.
no-
Cures a living recipient of blindness caused by a permanent wound or by death magic. So
Okay.
that's just a 3rd level spell. That's not a big deal.
That's easy. Yep.
I hate to remind
So-
you of this, but should we be taking loyalty checks for all those people who are down?
Oh yeah.
first?
We're going to be doing all
So-
those loyalty checks. But first,
Yeah,
I'm
so
finding
I-
out if you plan to heal him because that impacts the loyalty check.
Yeah.
Got it.
So So not only is helium the right thing to do, but also it shows that the fact that the expenses that we set aside precisely for this kind of event is worth it.
Yep.
Right.
Taking care of our henchmen. Yeah.
Yeah, we're taking care of our henchmen, and it's not like we're playing, funny accounting here. Like, the expenses are literally to keep us alive.
All right, so Griffin's healing is Griffin's sight is restored in a moment as the light of Aminar restores the light of his eyes. It's glorious and beautiful. Now let's see what the henchmen decide to do about their morale. Okay, so each one who suffered a calamity has to make a morale check, and they have suffered a -1 penalty to their loyalty. So let us start with Ravila the Crone. Her loyalty was 3. It has dropped to 2. So give me 2d6 plus 2.
Why is our loyalty dropping by 1?
Because she took a calamity. Every time if you're incapacitated in combat, it's a calamity.
Oh, and so I knew there was a morale check or the loyalty check, but I didn't realize there was a drop in morale too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a chance to boost it, so.
There is.
Yeah. Like that?
Oh,
Wow.
Yes!
Incredible.
That's the roll right
All
there.
So Ravila says, your wisdom and fanatical loyalty to Aminar are inspiration to us all. And of course, I would never leave your service. Great. I sense greatness in you, and I want to be there to see it.
Yes.
All right. Let's turn to Jenna Vale, whose loyalty is down to 2 now.
Is it? And it's
Just straight 2d6 plus 2. Everything else is already factored in.
okay.
7 plus 2, 9. Okay, so Jenna says, you're not going to get rid of me that easily. She sticks around. And then Griffin Russell is loyalty of 1, which has dropped to 0.
For the straight 2d6?
Yep. Oh, wait a minute, Jonathan. You have charisma 16, don't you?
Yes.
Yep.
So
Griffin actually had loyalty of 3, not 1, because I had forgotten to add that in. So then it dropped to 2. So then you just got him fanatic loyalty. So Griffin turns and he's like, I can't believe you actually healed me. You're the first person in my entire life that's ever done me an act of kindness, and you will forever have my sword and loyalty. And his charisma is so bad that when he says that, you regret saving him, and you're like, kind of.
Sometimes being lawful is a real pain in the butt.
Yeah. And I think that's all the guys that went down. So there you go. You did not lose anybody.
Yeah, and 2 of them have fanatical loyalty.
Yep, which is good. Well, recovered from the calamity. So,
Yep.
All right. And so you guys had said you wanted to make your way to Turos Tem. Do you still intend to do that now that you've got Griffin will be down for
is this guy recruited from the dwarf?
Yep.
Yes. This is that horrible guy from the dwarf.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so Griffin will need a month of bed rest.
Oof.
How about we lodge him at the inn and give him
Yeah,
a stipend?
Yeah. We'll be back for you.
So give Griffin a month of bed rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give him some funds, and we'll say, if you if the end of the month we're not back here, meet us at Turos Tem. Catch a caravan if you like, or we'll meet you back here.
Perfect.
One or the
And
other.
then
give him a little extra. So,
Yeah, give
for
him
one of the
some-
ladies of the evening says he's never really had that before. Be pretty sure of that.
no, he has not. Okay. He's going to he looks at the amount and he's like, I wonder if they're going to charge me extra. I hope not. All right. So leaving Griffin behind, the rest of you guys wanted to head out to Sciatanos to Turos Tem.
Well, a couple of quick things that we'll do is, I think by the time that Ravila needed a week, and
Yep.
and it's going to take another week to get for the staff to get checked out anyways. So
Actually, it would be 4 more days for the staff.
Oh, okay. It's pretty close, right?
All right, so you're just going to wait the week?
Yeah.
We could also hire a palanquin to carry the turtles.
Yeah, all the way to
and save a
Turos
couple
Tavern.
days.
That would be amazing. All right, so let's see. So, Dalen.
Ravel is actually healthier than Jenna Vale?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because Ravel has a con of 8. So if Jenna has I thought someone mentioned a 6?
Yeah, I think so.
But Jenna has a higher D6, so she's got actually more hit points by 1. It's 3 versus 4.
All right, so that's another week of study for those of you who have characters that are doing studying.
Oh, okay.
So, which is downtime activities. So, so Castanus, you've now gotten 14 days in bargaining. Raymond, you've gotten 14 in military strategy. Tyrenius, 14 in healing. And Jonathan, what were you studying?
Hat making.
And Higlak, you were doing...
Riding.
That's right. Oh, actually, Tyrenius and Raymond are at 21. That was an earlier week of studying that they had done. Okay. Mapping and riding. Okay, great. Great.
I will sell the dragonfly parts.
Okay. You're gonna go to market with them
Yep.
here in Sciatanos. All right, let's see what the price for parts is when you go into the market. All right, so unfortunately, the prices for monster parts in Sciatanos are not great right now. They're only about 80% of typical price, and a lot of the suppliers are saying, "Yeah, we're trying to get a big shipment together to make it to Siferon. That's where the real money's to be made."
Well,
I hear there
yeah.
are out of control market prices up there for monster parts.
Yep, they are. Okay.
Watch out for the mosquitoes.
Do you want to sell them for 80%, Sean? Or
Yeah,
make
I'll
a
sell them.
bargain.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I will attempt to.
All right.
Yep, I will.
All right. So go ahead.
So for the orcs that we
They're like, these are pretty damaged, actually, now that I take a closer look. I'll give you 70%.
Okay.
All right. So you're selling them, so that's 42 gold.
Yep.
So what did we sell the orcs to the gladiatorial?
You sold them to the gladiator. Yeah.
Oh, to what is his name? Maximus
Argenturan, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That guy.
He's a great warrior. He's a great warrior, says Griffin.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to be like him one day.
Yeah,
maybe
Maximus
not
Silver Swords. Well, he retired. He had retired at the height of his glory.
Yeah, I heard he married some swinish, ugly woman.
Ooh.
Put on a lot of weight. I guess that's what happens when you retire from adventuring. All right. Well, I guess it's a good stopping point here, and we'll start next session with you guys on the road to Churros Tem.
Just really quick, we deposit the 1,500 with the Merchant Guild at in Sciatanos.
Okay.
And
also get Scandara membership.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just kidding.
Get her a what?
A membership.
The guild membership.
Oh yeah, I'll put that down. And then so that any of the brothers can withdraw the funds.
Okay, great. That's very smart.
Yeah.
Especially how often, Cassius seems to go down.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
anybody can do the withdrawal.
Awesome. Okay, well, good session. Glad you guys didn't party wipe to the dragonflies.
That was really unexpected.
That was close. That
Yeah.
felt really close.
Yeah, it's just a
I thought it was going to be a Keiko demon, and it ended up being worse, maybe.
Dragonfly.
It ended up being worse.
And I love that for the minis for it, you use little dragons. That made it even better.
Yeah, they were little flying. I couldn't find any actual dragonflies, so I went with little mini dragons. I thought that would.
That's actually what dragonflies look like in this setting.
That's right. They're
dragons the size of flies.
yeah. Well, that was pretty grim on the injuries. So yeah. All right. Cool. Crazy session, guys.
One of these days we'll make it back to the temple. Maybe next week. At least we're heading that way this time.
Yep.
Yep.
Goodness.
Yep. Oh, wow. All you had to do was sleep in the fort.
We would have woken up to to an empty boat anyway. Wondered what happened.
Well, the GM told us it would be fine to sleep on the boat.
No, the GM did not. The NPC who got butchered told you that. And he was very wrong.
You would think he would know, because I mean, he's a boatman. That's his job.
The odds of it happening were very low, really.
It's like the odds of us rolling all ones for damage.
Yeah, like 5 people in a row rolling ones.
And missing all the time.
There's just like this weird sense of like dark justice about that.
I know, right? Because he tried to skimp on a mooring fee to save money. Almost everybody got killed.
I've decided I'm going to come up with chapter titles for each of these episodes. I think the title for this one will be "We Should Have Brought Mosquito Knitting."
Fantastic.
Oh,
Props to Willie for that one.
On that note, I'm going to sign off. Good session.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys.
Good night.
thanks, guys. Have a good night.